Hello. I have been so excited about my spiritual gifts, your spiritual gifts, everyone's spiritual gifts. I get to be live this month and next month with people. I mean, I'm always live, but I'm live and in person and being live and in person accelerates the spiritual gifts that you have or anyone else has in our presence. You see, 23, 24 years ago, Adironnda said that I was an activator, that somehow just being around me activates the spiritual gifts that are within others. They also said that it activates what was previously unacceptable into something that is acceptable. So, that's why it's important when I go on location somewhere. I mean, it happens when we're on Zoom, but it's a lot more fun in person, it seems. And to activate your spiritual gifts, first you get the opportunity to ask yourself, what would you like to have activated in your world? Because there's a direct relationship between what you would like to have activated in your world and what your spiritual gifts are. You see, September 30th, I'm going to be in Chicago, or the Chicago area, at Evolve for Peace bookstore. I think it's in Crystal Lake or something like that. Anyway, I'll see if I can put it in the chat or something for this message. Or put it on the screen. I don't know. But what we do is we go heart to heart with the people that are attending. Heart to heart, knee to knee with Adironnda magnifies all of that activation energy. So that's pretty powerful. Then it magnifies that everyone is a divine messenger of Source. Everyone. Some call that messaging channeling. And then again in October 28th and 29th, we're going to be live again in Chicago. No, we're going to be live again in Dallas. I have to get my city straight. Dallas, not close to Chicago. Dallas, Texas. For the How to Channel Even If You Think You Can't. Because I know that channeling, bringing in messages from the divine, are a part of your spiritual gifts. I know this. It doesn't matter what your belief system is. It doesn't matter whether I just finished attending the Parliament for World Religions, which was very powerful to have all of the major religions of the world. I mean, I don't know how many there are. Huge numbers of indigenous, of Wiccan, of pagan, of Sikhs, of Taoism, of Christianity, of Hinduism, of even Buddhism, of Tibetan energy. I can't even name them all. Getting together to accelerate the spiritual gifts of humanity. That is powerful. How do you know what your spiritual gifts are? Huh? How do you know? Take a deep breath. What would you like to have your spiritual gifts be? For you are a divine messenger. Adironnda calls us a divine link between Source and you and humanity. And I know Source only wants you to be happy. That is it. And will help you learn that happiness through the information and the lessons and the learning to control your ego. And that is also called channeling. So that is one of your spiritual gifts. So once again, take a deep breath. What would you like your spiritual gifts to be? How would you like your spiritual gifts to be portrayed in your life? I decided many years ago, in the 90s, before I started to channel, that I wanted to be all that I am. I said I would go anywhere, I would do anything, I would say anything, as long as the universe could prove that it was Source, God, moving through me to help serve the consciousness of this planet. That is one of my spiritual gifts. So what would you like? Write it down, put it in the comments, and enjoy it. Because your spiritual gifts are a true reflection of you. Namaste, y'all. Namaste.